Greetings, this is Free Real Mantra, coming to you with another reaction to Critical Role Campaign 3. Tonight's episode 12. This will be the first time that this group, which until they've actually got an official name, that will be referred to as the Bell Trollers, it'll be the first time we'll be playing as level 5 characters. They're now the same level as Bertrand was at the campaign. Rest in peace, Bertrand. A quick announcement. I'll be tomorrow. I will be trying to shoot another D&D action, but not Critical Role. Tomorrow we shall look into the grit, and this is all impromptu. So if I'm signing stuff, I'm trying literally just clear this. But we will be watching the first episode of the Dungeon Dudes Dungeon of Drakenheim. Something I've already tried to make I tried to do a recording, but I stopped when I realized that what I was going to record is
Hello, everyone, and welcome to
anyway,
tonight's episode of Critical Role.
Sarah, I do not own or I'm such a Critical Role beyond the fan. I don't know the official ownership name and stuff.
Sometimes we're also a little
on this.
slow on the
Also,
on the exit
I
there
will
before
be.
we go live.
I haven't done it already. I will be having
But
dinner.
before we jump into our game tonight, we do have some announcements
mind.
to get through, including our sponsor for tonight, Beetle and Grimm. Sam.
Oh, hey, all you tripping billies.
Oh,
it's
dear
me,
Lord.
Bob Matthews, Dave Matthews' younger brother. And two-stepping into this satellite is Rick Matthews Bronstein, Dave Matthews' estranged second cousin once removed. Ooh, family! Oh, yes, this episode is sponsored by Beetle and Grimm's and their brand new
Oh, dear
amazing
Lord.
boxed edition of our own Taldore campaign setting, Reborn. Now, B&G wanted to hire DMB to promote their fantastic product, but Dave's a little too busy chilling with Jack Johnson, Hootie, and several of the Blowfish. But we were available! Thanks, Cousin Rick.
You wonder why?
Anywho, this box is packed with exclusive items, including battle maps. That's not it. That's a battle map, maybe? Maybe. In-world handouts. This is fabric. That's very expensive feeling, yes. Jewelry and coins. Encounter and magic item cards. A GM screen down there somewhere.
I might look this up later.
And
See if I might be interested.
4 bonus adventures. In fact, me and my second cousin wanted to sing a song about it right now. However, we are currently under a cease and desist order from Dave's lawyers. And we are not allowed to sing any of his songs, so instead, we are literally gonna make a song up on the spot. Here we go.
Sing it, Waterboy.
Oh, yeah, it's in the air, it's airborne. Yeah, Taldore reborn. Oh, you can be the coolest kid on the scene. Yes, you can. With your brand new custom GM screen. Well, I got some jewels, I got some coins. You better gird your loins. Oh, crap. How do I beat that? How about with a new sweet battle map?
Of course, that was his stuff.
Beetle and Grimm's, Beetle and Grimm's, Beetle and Grimm's, Beetle and Grimm's.
Big thing, I'll probably only be watching the first up to the break tonight, and be watching the rest tomorrow.
Well, this premium tabletop experience is available in 3 tiers. Oh, there's
And
more.
any
The
Dragonheim
first tier is
aim in the Dragonheim videos reacting in the future.
Arcane.
If it
where you
happens
get
on the
this
weekend,
awesome
it
box,
might
and
be
then
live.
Awakened. Terrible. Where you get this box plus either the badge pack or the map vault. I don't know what this is. Or Exalted. Terrible, possibly the worst. Where you get both. Check out everything right now yourself at bit.ly/TDRboxed. And thanks for supporting the show. Crash to you, Matt.
Oh, wow. Thank you, both of you.
Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Robin. I mean, Rick.
I appreciate that Robbie kind of just diverted into Creed while you just became, while Sam just turned into full Adam Sandler character from the late 90s.
Strawberry Joe. But really, this is a great box, everybody. You should really check it out.
Bobby Boucher.
I love my mama.
Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Beetle and Grim. It's super awesome what you guys have done with the book. Yeah, it's awesome. Check it out. Laura, you got some announcements.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Okay, let's see with this one.
This is more of a train wreck than normal. Because
Dear Lord.
More than what we
Somehow.
just saw.
that was amazing. I am here to tell you we have merch in our store, but I don't have it to show because I might have it in the dirty laundry because I was wearing it. Imagine, if you will.
Echo, I've seen that on the store actually.
The
I
Legend
bought
of
it
Vox Machina
because,
t-shirt.
I have yet to watch the show.
It's not
Kind
a
of
Legend
react.
of Vox Machina t-shirt. It's black. It's got white picture on it. It's beautiful. Check it out in our store. Oh, and we also have this amazing black hoodie. The Legend of Vox Machina. Can I
gonna
put
put
it
a-
on?
We're gonna paste it in, right?
Can you put this in my hand?
Shapiro.
Stop
It's
wearing
got-
the merch at
I
home.
know. Ooh, and the
It's that
back,
good.
it's got cool purple stuff
Wait,
on
there's
it.
a bag?
It's a back.
That's a bag.
Check it out in the store.
Can't you tell?
I'm sorry. The C word.
Flip it again. Flip it to the
Improv
back.
is not
That's
my
not-
apparently. These are
Nobody's
so
gonna do this
cool.
for us.
now try
They're
it
willing
on.
to do this and stuff, but they won't
Fakes works like a
put like
seven.
health and character stuff like they did in Campaign 2
good.
during battles.
What I am
Please.
excited about is even when it's not actually here, Ashley still manages to put it on wrong in the cutest way. It is the best.
I put the hoodie on. The back is here. Cover my face.
That is amazing.
Can't see.
Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Ashley.
Sorry,
and
I forgot the stuff.
it's okay. Crash back to you, Sam. You have something to talk
Oh,
about.
I do? Oh, yes. I do. Yeah, guys, our animated series is out. I've seen it. Maybe you've seen it. The first 3 episodes of The Legend of Vox Machina are available right now on Prime Video. Episodes 4, 5, and 6 release at 12 a.m. Pacific on February 4th. That's midnight tonight, guys.
Oh my gosh.
I know. So after the show, we have to watch.
Staying up till 2 a.m.
Staying up, yep.
Hell yes.
Doing it.
You should know that we're going to host our next watch party for episodes 4
Well, I
through
won't be
6
watching
this
that live,
Tuesday,
guys.
February 8th at 7 p.m. Pacific on Twitch. Make sure your Prime Video
ends at
account is
10 o'clock
synced
for
up
me,
to your
usually.
Twitch so you can watch along with our
And
cast
at 2.
and guests and ask questions in chat. It's so exciting.
Dude, I'm so pumped.
So excited.
It's gonna
We're
be
gonna answer
fun.
all the secret questions.
Yes.
Fantastic. Thank you, Sam. Sure. And I think that concludes our announcements for tonight.
All over the map.
Poor Andy Dufresne.
Zihuatanejo.
And on that note, let's go ahead and jump into tonight's episode of Critical Role.
One by one we climb until we reach the top. 2 by 2 we fall. Will we meet our end or meet our destiny? Hold your breath and roll.
How you want to do this? Thursday night. Oh, our blood. One thing's for sure, we never give up on love. Still a little iffy on this one.
From the healer to the
Renegade, we all share the same goal. Taking more chances, hold your breath and you try. All ye critters from this right to continue our flight. Magic from darkness, our friendship will rise. But one thing's for sure, we never give up on the fight. Oh, get ready, it's Thursday night.
And welcome back. So, last we left off, our band of heroes have been pursuing a few variable threads. You had come to Esteros with information about this strange entity, the Nightmare King, that you had encountered, who seemed to be responsible for a lot of the chaos bursting across the city of Drusar that you have been either hearing of or present for. They also mentioned that they were under the employ of some individual named Armand. Esteros said that this sounds like Armand Treshy, a name familiar to you in some of these other investigations. And it was said that possibly in the coming event, a ball of sorts that is being held in under a week here in the city, there may be interest in trying to find out more about the individuals involved, if not other ventures. You okay, Marisha? Okay. You also found the individual that Chetney was looking for, Gurge, who gave you some information about where to find out the whereabouts of this troop of Hemocraft-based warriors that had essentially found ways to keep their beast at bay, may be able to teach you.
Remember what Mom says?
Now,
eat slower.
with this, you're able to also speak at Esteros's introduction to Oshad the Anger, Brescio, and the family of which he was protecting when two of the family members were killed recently by a very familiar assassination attack. Gathering a bit of information in a direction into Heartmoor to find more information, you also finally had a path into the conservatory that you've been waiting for since your arrival in Drusar. Late into the evening, you all went up and waited patiently as Imogen went through the library to seek any information that might help unveil answers about her strange reoccurring nightmares and her odd abilities. And you found something at least. Possible rumors and theories about seemingly historical recurrences of similar visions and dreams by others. And a name, a familiar one, that of your mother, Liliana Tumult, before the remainder of this one report was seen torn and missing. And that's where we left off. So, Imogen, if you stand there pouring down upon at least the bulk of this report tome that you were able to locate, the rest of it missing, the possible ramifications.
Give that with health. It's impossible.
What do you do?
AC and spell DC. It's
The
spells DC.
page or the student that's helping me.
Describe, yeah.
And stuff so we can keep
I
track
ask
of
him,
stuff.
How could pages be torn out of this? I thought these books were protected.
Takes it. This is very unusual and great shame. I apologize. It is not often that individuals that use our space vandalize any of the pieces here. This has gone by under our noses without notice. I appreciate the heads up. We'll go ahead and look into it immediately.
Do you keep track of who checks out the books?
We generally have some semblance of information. I can look into it.
Maybe find out who had them last.
That would be the first order of our investigation.
I would very much be interested in knowing that.
That would be official school investigation. And do note, as an individual who also was seeking this information, we'd have to make record that you were the last individual with the tome as well.
Sure. But you were with me, you know I didn't do it.
I believe so, but I was with the majority of those who would have had the tome as well. I'll go look into it.
You were with the people that would have had the tome?
It would have been myself or one of our other scribes who were specifically assigned to this portion of the library.
Do you remember anyone checking this out? With you?
Not in some time. If you don't mind waiting for a moment, I will look into our records.
Sure.
Kind of sit there, left in the late night silence of the library, the occasional distant echoing cough or sniffle or shuffling of the other 4 individuals that occupy the library space this late at night. Otherwise, this open space around you is almost oppressive. You can glance up and see the tall, thin glass windows that look out into the star sky. And you just ponder over the immensity of what any of this could mean.
Do I know how late it's gotten?
You would gather at this point it's well past midnight. It's not like super early morning, but it's like, rest. A short time later, the scribe returns, looking over a small, looks like a leather-bound notation book, kind of goes through. Oh, oh dear.
Wait, do they have level 3? The 3rd level spells now?
The last individuals to
I just saw like a
check this book
fireball.
out were the
Oh boy.
The Label of Mist Twins.
There's a lot of good.
Who the what?
There are some good enchantments at level 3.
I wish I could be of more help, but
Also,
Thank you.
so the martial classes will be able to attack twice.
I'm sure I'll be
Ornum.
more. What was your name again?
Oh, Tyron.
Tyron. I really appreciate everything.
Maybe, I think,
Of course.
Ashton, maybe, I think Brian's also
My
get it.
pleasure to have something to do this late at night, beyond just read my research. So
I'll have a wonderful evening and
You as well.
a good morning.
I think that they're the only ones
I'll
who get
escort you
that.
off.
Thank you.
I might be wrong.
And the rest of you have been spending your time however you can, whether it be by napping on the exterior steps of the conservatory or talking amongst yourselves. Eventually you hear the familiar footfalls of Imogen across the stone floors exiting the front chamber doors of the conservatory.
Oh, before I leave, is Professor Kadesha Sumal, is that, I don't know if I said that right.
Khadijah, yeah.
Kadesha, do they work here at the conservatory?
I am not familiar with a professor of that name. My apologies. There's no one here at the conservatory of that name.
Thank you very much.
Of course.
I found some coins in the fountain.
Oh, you did? Mm-hmm. You know, people make wishes on those.
Well, how do you think they come true?
That's wonderful, Fern.
I don't know how they come true.
Oh.
Thank you.
Anyway.
How'd you do in there?
Yeah, what was it like?
Did you book?
I found a book about dreams and powers, and it was written by a professor who doesn't work here. I need to find out. But they did a study, and my mom, my mother was part of it.
What?
I don't know. It got to the
You know your mother.
There was so much. I'm so sorry. It's so late, you guys. It got to the part that was just really getting interesting. I have no idea why she was part of it. And then the pages were ripped out, and apparently the pages were ripped out by the Loomis twins.
The twins?
The twins. How are they wrapped up in all this? How am I wrapped up in what they're wrapped up in?
You're sure?
But that's what the scribe says. I don't think he was supposed to tell me that, but he did.
Plot thickens.
Wait, the Loomis twins were...
The ones who died.
Yes, but they were interested in dreams?
They were interested in,
The stars, planetary bodies, celestial bodies.
and that's what the book was also about.
Oh, okay.
The moons giving power, and
And that's what you were looking into?
yeah, I wanted to find out why I started getting the powers that I did. Why they timed up the way they did.
When you say your mother was a part of the study, was she a researcher or an actual
person in the
I
study.
think she was someone in the study. I don't know.
Could you ask her?
I don't. She's gone, Fern. I don't know her.
Like dead, or
I don't know her. I don't know.
Did your
did you ever know her?
father ever
Talk
talk
about her?
this?
Never.
Or what
Anytime
happened
I
to
try
her?
to bring her up, it was like he just turned off. Part of me thinks that's one of the reasons he stopped, coming around me. Once everything started changing, it's almost like he knew that he'd give something away.
Like
I just thought he was
like she's-
uncomfortable. I didn't know. I don't know.
But he was keeping her a secret or something?
I mean, I know she existed. I know who she was. I don't know anything about her.
Did your dad ever say anything about your mom having the same sort of gifts? Nothing like that.
Do you happen to know if she's still alive, or you don't know?
I thought she was. I hear her in my dreams. I think it's her.
And do you think that she was here, or that the book just made its way here?
I think the book made its way here. They don't. This professor, this person that wrote the book, they're not here. So
I wonder if
maybe
we could track them down. Do you happen to know how long ago this book was made? I mean, if it was revolving around your mother.
That's true. It could have been years before. I didn't ask. I'm an idiot. I didn't ask.
And the book was studying. The book was studying your mother as a subject, or she was one of
She
the.
was one of many subjects.
Most universities, books that are written, research papers, they're part of a study. They communicate. If you're allowed in the library, are you allowed in the rest of the university?
I don't know.
Paperwork that you were given offers you access to the premises to the level that a student would.
Oh, shit.
Maybe the university knows where this professor is.
You said the book was damaged, though. The Loomis twins.
Potentially had ripped the pages out, so maybe the pages are at their house, or.
Well, I mean, that's a lead, in my opinion.
Yeah, and refresh my memory, the Loomis twins, Ballanzar, they were killed? The
Yes.
the anger was...
By a similar attack.
Right.
That Orem experienced.
They were like in their 20s, right?
Yeah, 22, I think.
Imogen, you do recall that in the paper, it did note that Professor Kadir Samal was based out of the Idinlin Seminary in the city of Eos,
Oh, right.
the capital of Aeshanador.
There's signs that
Over the
there's
southeast.
they're gonna be leaving the city soon.
Wait,
Probably have all this
one more
little
time for
stuff,
people
but
who didn't get
they'll
that.
one location spot.
The Aydinlan, Aydinlan Seminary in the city of Eos, which is Y-I-O-S.
Why?
And would we, just knowing that name, would you know what type of religion was being studied there, or is that sort of a question mark?
Make a history or religion check, your choice.
Boop. 7.
I mean, the best that you can recall in your travels and knowing, Marquette decently, I mean, the city of Eos it combats with Ank'Harel as the center of academic study and is often touted as the pinnacle of academia in Marquette. It tends to be more aloof against the rest of the political interactions across the continent and beyond. And if you aren't taking a direct route in with an escort, the path to get there is challenging.
You really shouldn't sleep on that, student access. You could wander into a lab. I hear they experiment with all sorts of mind-altering shit. Get a free ride.
And frisbee golf
That's true.
on the quad.
And open your horizons.
You know, I think I'm going to hold off on that just because, you know, if I get kicked out before I get a chance to do any more research, I'll be kind of bummed.
Suit yourself.
Is this free ride theoretical or from experience? I just want to know.
I've experimented with quite a few things in my day. Sometimes it's a free ride, sometimes you pay.
It's behind you.
Is it?
You
Is it?
got
Let that lie.
I don't think I do. You guys would see it poking 2 feet above my head. I haven't.
I assumed you were save point. All right.
Is it on the map?
I don't know.
You know, I have something written down. I don't know if this is important.
It's a good start. Yeah. Good start.
The city of Ao is just down below the map.
Off the map?
Yeah, it's off the map, way in the southeast direction. Yeah,
Far away.
there is the Hellcatch Valley between that region and where you are now. The Hellcatch Valley sits kind of central to Marquette and is kind of the lawless waypoint between the other major regions. Now, there used to be more skyports, but what was it called? The Apex War, roughly 2 decades before that happened between the Shenandoah and the Stratos Throne. Both locations destroyed their skyports and haven't put them up since. So right now, the only skyports that exist officially in Marquette are Ankarel and Drusar, which has brought a lot more trade and a lot more business into Drusar ever since, but it also means those 2 other major players in the politics of Marquette have been a little more isolated and slowly rebuilding their political outreach.
I appreciate the officially that was snuck in there, by the way. That's exciting.
Fern, you had something very important to say?
Oh, yes. Well, it looks like this is probably means nothing, but a friend of Brashad's, Estani, was also from Eos, and it said we could talk to them about the attack. And I can't read what the rest of what I wrote because it's squiggles.
Well, I was going to ask you, Imogen, first, are you going to spend any more hours or days searching here? Or...
I mean, I was there for quite a while, wasn't I?
Well, yeah, but,
hours it was.
But you didn't, I mean, if you didn't find what you were looking for, we should keep looking.
I feel like that's what I was looking for.
But I mean, you didn't learn about your condition or anything.
I wonder if I could check that. No, I can't check the book out because I turned it in because it had ripped out pages because I'm really smart.
Well,
as is the
you
nature
reported
of
it, so you have points for honesty, but you worked for it. So if they ever re-release it,
which is what some students do, if not taking notes from them, there are people whose jobs are to scribe one-to-one those tomes if there are to be included to other libraries. It's a bit...
You can't be blamed now.
Time intensive.
Yeah.
But it's doable.
Is it? Did I take notes on the other people's names that I saw in there?
Well, there were probably like 3 dozen names of people that in some way, shape, or form were contacted as part of it. And then there were a number of other names that were mentioned through history of people that were historically written to have spoken about having similar visions.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they'll say you noted a number of names as you went through.
Okay. Did it say in the book when it was written?
You didn't get there because it was torn out.
Okay.
Well, like Ash said, we could maybe double back to the Lumas house. And if that doesn't turn anything up, there is the Hartmore Hamlet.
I mean, we need to go there anyway. It's certainly a good lead. And
that was where the Loomis twins were studying.
And that's where his patron was sending us too. So it all kind of lines up.
That's wild.
Yeah. Well, deer and wild. But that's a far journey, right? And we have a
few days.
We have a ball to attend.
Yeah. We can go after the ball.
Party, then work, I think, is the way to go.
That is always your philosophy.
Well, it's party, then party, until you have to work. But yes, yes, you're technically correct. That's,
Well,
Well, what are some loose ends we need to do in town? Do we still need to sign this contract with Esteros?
We also need to figure out, I assume we have to wear things if we're going to go to this thing.
Right. Gotta get a tux for Pate.
That I approve of.
Yeah.
I was so prepared for that to be a bad idea.
Time to get that custom made.
If not, maybe. Chetney, do you know how to sew?
Basically, just to repair my own stuff. I can't make fancy shit.
You should definitely repair your own stuff.
What are you talking about?
No, nothing.
This is all character, baby.
Yeah. Very. I can sew, but it looks like this.
It's pretty gorgeous.
Right.
Thank you. I don't think it's going to get us in the door, though.
Even if I could find him a tiny bow tie, that might suffice.
If we're sticking around, then that means that Imogen can keep going to the library over and over and see if
Every night.
see if she can figure out what's going on in your noggin.
Yeah, is there like any reason to look up the other books that the Loomis twins might have checked out?
That's a great idea.
That is a very good
What?
idea.
Oh
Just
my
a really
gosh.
good idea.
Chetney, that's really smart.
Yeah. My favorite movie's Seven, so.
Favorite what?
What?
Huh?
That would be his favorite movie.
This makes me so sad. What's in the book?
Okay. I can come back tomorrow night.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, maybe we can also find out more about other things. Other things.
Yes. A lot of other things.
Are you being vague on purpose, or?
No, I just couldn't think of any in the moment.
Cool. It's late now,
Yeah, we
isn't
should go
it?
sleep.
It's probably something close to 1 in the morning.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Sleep.
There's a lot of books.
Get turned up.
Some reading, some potions. Get ready to party, to leave town. This is all exciting. Sleep.
Get back to our
Sleeping
hotel,
Spire.
our tavern.
Okay, so you're heading back to the Spire by Fire? Okay.
We have not checked in with Shadana in quite a few days.
Oh, goodness.
Maybe we should sleep there tonight just to make sure she's okay.
All right. Let's try not to wake her, though. It's so late.
Yeah.
All right. So the rest of you go and take a room out at the, or rooms out at the Spire by Fire. So you could easily, uncomfortably fit all of you in one room, or comfortably fit you within 2 to 3. That'll run, let's say, about a gold for the 2 rooms for the night.
Yeah, I got it.
All right.
They're modest sized.
Shadana's.
Yeah.
As you both make your way to the windowed wall and approach the exterior of Shadana's homestead, the door's closed.
Okay. We go and unlock it and go in? Can we go in?
Check for
Can we
trap.
go
Okay.
in?
What's wrong? Does it look fine?
Okay. Does it look weird?
Has she watered her flowers?
Make a perception check.
How could you be so careless?
12. 22.
Okay.
Wait. Nope, that's a 13, not an 18. 16.
16. Still pretty decent.
17.
You realize that the door.
Will you take 18?
So many numbers.
Maybe 15.
Well, you.
You take 15 and a half.
$1. You find the door isn't locked. It is just slightly jammed, and it's been this way before. It's kind of the way to that Shadana
lift
feels
and-
comfortable. Lift
yeah,
and
you
push it
gotta-
open.
Yeah.
Gotta fix that for her.
The smell of a recently fizzled oil lantern kind of fills the air. It is lightless within the interior. You glance inward, and you can see, as dancing lights emerge as well, sitting in the fire recliner, Shadana.
She awake or asleep?
She appears to be unconscious.
Why is he making it sound like she's dead?
Can't tell if she's awake because she doesn't have a head.
Oh no!
It's in the
What if
ball.
she's like? What if she's just? Does it smell funny? Does it smell funny?
No.
She's breathing, right? Is she breathing?
You rolled a high enough perception check. Yeah, she's breathing. She's asleep in her chair.
Oh, you got some mileage out of that one, man. You smell a metal
asleep.
smell.
She's asleep.
You can't tell how regularly she's breathing. Could be shallow breaths.
All right. Well,
Just put her
You
to
good,
bed.
you watch?
yes, lead her to bed.
She kind of like half wakes up.
I was wondering where you were.
Lead her back to bed.
Are you hungry?
Oh, go to bed, boys.
We'll chat in the morning.
She goes right to bed and just like transitions immediately back into whatever dream had held her.
I thought she was dead.
Why? Maybe it's just because I've got death on the brain. I don't know.
Like, what if something we did, like, let someone hear, and then...
I don't know.
We gotta check on her more often.
We should.
She is old.
She could die at any moment. She's so frail.
I think it's this point. It was this point. I was going to decide to later kill her off.
So you all get your long rest for the night, preparing for the following morning. Now counting from where Estros had told you, you're about 4 days from the ball.
Okay. Were the dreams any different having read the information that I did, or was it the same as it always is?
Well, you don't have this dream every night. It's not a particular like intense nightmare every single time. It's just a recurring one.
Okay.
This was a restful night's sleep comparatively. Still, your brain kind of processing memories and pieces of other dreams, and when you come back to consciousness, unable to really recall what it was that you were experiencing. But nothing as visceral and as intense as the often recurring red storm.
We're all together again, or?
Yes, you all managed to meet up once again. Breakfast is had. The date is yours. What would you like to do?
Do we need a long rest? We didn't do anything, right?
I don't think so.
Sleep is good. Without it, you feel shitty. So, I feel like that's an accomplishment by itself.
Does anyone have anything to do besides kill time before this?
Well, I don't think Shadara could be a.
There's some items that I could use.
It could be a candidate to get killed off.
To perform different newer tasks.
Different maps, as I said, he will not have anyone touch
potions.
Pretty the ogre.
Oh, are we gonna go shopping?
Yes, it's untouchable by pure popularity.
If we go shopping, don't go to the Prison Emporium.
The Prison Emporium?
Yeah, whatever the place is called. It's a fucking ripoff. I got business there later.
Oh. The Prism Emporium?
That sounds probably more likely.
That sounded really loaded.
Do you want the expensive places or do we want the cheap places?
I mean, always cheap, but also with magic?
Would Eminars have magic shit or no? I don't think we've been to Eminars yet.
You have not been to Eminars yet. Eminars may occasionally, rarely have something, but it's
not the vibe.
It's not the vibe. Those are rare scavenged elements, and they do show
That's
up.
our.
Take it or leave it.
You're on Travis's shirt. Is he wearing?
Man, I'm thinking.
Places that you can
Team
think
Rocket
of.
tee?
There's the
That looks exactly
the Prism Emporium.
Have the RR
There's the Trove of Marwa. There is
Trove of Marwa.
Advix Wandering Curiosities and Collections?
Marwa and Dahlia. I don't know what that means.
That sounds fun. Trove sounds fun.
Also,
your
there's a-
call.
Oh, go ahead.
Your call.
There's a dress code, too. How do we... Maybe you know.
Dress code. Not so much you have to dress a certain way, but you want to present a certain air. Upscale, I would say, for certain. Probably not cheap. Everyone looks nice. I think you all look nice. You look very nice.
Going to a ball, we need nice clothes.
Correct.
For a ball.
That is correct.
I'm not wearing
Yes.
clothes.
What happens if you don't wear nice clothes?
If you don't?
Yeah, do they not let you in?
Less so. More so you wouldn't be able to utilize the social experience of a ball. People wouldn't want to talk to you. You'd be off in the corner by yourself. And no, not in a good way.
This real hard. I'm digging it.
I think if you trust us, we can make you up and you could feel just at home.
Trust.
All right. Yeah, it's my opinion.
You wanna?
I have a prediction.
I feel like you have the most experience with like
I have
performance, right? And that's what this is.
They're gonna get all the calls.
Performance. Do you want to
He's gotta
style
go.
us?
Do you want to dress us?
I would absolutely love to. Yes.
They go, and there's an attack on the ball,
Less I have to think
and
about
then
this,
he
the better.
also
I'm very
seems to
excited.
get
You, in your times that you
Rex,
spent, though
he
not
transforms to.
not detailed
It's
elements,
like
one thing you did clock
You've seen the old ones where the things just go.
as you were traversing through the Lucian Spire, that brief,
He had to
brief
undress
spin that you guys were doing recently,
before-
you recall a location referred to as the Golden Veil. That looked like a high-end clothing and attire boutique.
It's probably too late to get something custom made.
Probably too late. Yep.
Do you? Well, actually, most sort of nicer places do have a in-house alterations person.
Sure.
It shouldn't take more than a day or two per person, and for someone with your size and stature, not quite a bit of material to work with, so it should be pretty quick.
So better to get that order in today because they might need time to get stuff ready for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then even if we don't get invited to the ball, then
I don't know. Your husband is just funny.
He just hates it so much.
That was a shot me in the heart. It's so good.
I may not know the fashions of the area or the times, but I can make sure we all look nice. It's the best I can do, even Chetney.
Chetney, I'm sure will look fabulous, and I can just see him in a nice little tux.
Yeah, you'll be jealous, night of. I'll be taking numbers.
You should get tails, like big long tails.
That would be just lovely.
I just slip my cloak down the middle and be set.
3/4 rule, longer torso. Never mind. We'll talk about it. Well, we passed a place. What was it called? The Golden Veil. The Golden Veil. The Golden Veil. Does anyone remember seeing that?
Yes, I saw it as well back there. We can go back.
I'm sorry.
Let's go. Mr. Poc-O-Pea.
Oh, real sorry.
Yes.
I just saw.
Just in preparation for this ball, I don't want to stick out or anything.
I hope
so. I was
that,
thinking, I briefly spent time as a turtle, and it was
Come on,
it was
Nightbot, I
interesting
know you're
'cause
there.
I was breathing, which was new.
I was gonna ask.
And it felt really cool.
Okay, I'm sorry.
But also it felt weird because I had feet. And it was really interesting to sort of propel myself around that way. I was wondering, maybe, I don't know how, I don't want to stick out. So I was thinking if we were to get some garments, maybe I could get pants. Could you make wooden feet for me? They could sort of go on the bottom of the pants so it looks like I
hang
have
out
legs.
on either side of your wheel.
I was thinking just give him some sort of
there'd
like
be a wheel in the middle and then like two legs on the side.
You know, I was thinking just to give him a
If they
tilt.
saw some like
This sparks brilliance.
Yeah, if you put a little spike on either side, smoke, then they would
I can make this happen.
Can you make them look like they're walking?
Yeah, like a walking duck toy.
But what about your face?
What about it?
I mean,
No, I was thinking the same thing. We're facing a bit differently.
Oh my goodness!
are you trying to not look like like what you are?
Well, I just don't want to make the event uncomfortable for all of you. So, if you think that I should,
She would never make any of us uncomfortable.
well, no, I don't
Don't
want to
just give him a
too much
cute.
attention. Also, aren't we supposed to be there to be gathering information surreptitiously? Like,
Besides, I believe
don't wanna
there's no
make a
way.
big-
Fascinating and interesting. There's
There's
nothing like
no way to wear
anything you
is
are
without
possible.
underpants, which you do not wear anyway. So.
Just because I want to see that,
Sure.
but not because you're perfect, just the way you
I
are.
understand.
Do it for you.
You all accept me. I get it.
I love
get it.
things.
Don't do it for us. Do it for you.
Okay.
We're all going to draw attention, regardless.
Yeah, and I mean, worst comes to worst, Imogen's got, student access now. If we could just find the cadaver department and borrow a face for a night, it'd be no big deal.
Could you rig something up like that with your tools? Like,
I mean, yeah, I'd just get some simple stitching.
I hope you're talking about wooden mask
smile.
right now.
What'd you
That
say?
idea happened fast. You've done that before.
No.
I don't know if you could. Might need to stick it on with pitch or something.
Yeah.
Maybe we.
Oh, hey,
Let's
this
look.
just
Let's look at
messed up.
outfits,
It's
and then
really
we'll
messed
talk.
Fucked up.
I hate this.
I hate it.
I'll make you look younger. I'm here to party.
Drusar Chainsaw Massacre over here. Jeez.
Smiley
Oh man.
Well, we'll work on the feet and figure out the face later, I guess.
Okay. Actually, I'm just feverishly working on a new piece of wood.
This image, fresh cut grass with this buzzsaw in a field with a leather mask on, just going.
I put googly eyes under mine. The woman on a rock.
This is the heroic troop.
Come on, Michael Bay, make that movie.
All right, so you're first heading towards the Golden Veil. Is that what you're doing?
Or the morgue. What's it gonna
Golden Veil.
I think that's
Okay, Golden Veil.
Okay, I take it that you're utilizing your neutral skin cloaks that were gifted by Eshtaros as you traverse a city shortly after being present at some sort of a large arcane explosion at an important locale.
Yeah, you know, a change of clothes is probably wise anyway.
What's that?
Ooh, new art.
Okay.
A good idea or a change
New,
of clothes?
ooh,
Kind of both, to be honest.
new. They make it new
Everyone
portrait.
go ahead and mark 2 silver off your character for the travel from last night from the conservatory
Letters.
and heading to the Lucian
On the
Spire.
gondolas and stuff?
Yes.
Okay.
That's all right. Chutney's got me.
I do.
I think
4
we're gonna
silver.
still be
I
staying
work
by
furiously
Laura's-
both rides. Just
Laura's
shavings
version.
everywhere.
The deck
You
is
got
the assistant flight.
Silver.
If only to
Heading back
avoid
into
paying
Lucian
the
Spire,
fee.
returning to these beautiful, immaculately
feels like
kept streets and small
open air on
pathways,
Sunday
the
night. Everyone
estates and
cares.
gardens that surround you. It reminds you once again of the variation in class stepping into this space of which much more gold seems to flow through the neighborhood. But not long afterward do you see the locale that is the Golden Veil, a beautiful 2-story boutique that seems to hold an intricate architectural design where you can see trim placed around the
don't know what that means.
windowsills. It seems to evoke almost like the building itself is an outfit. If you were to try and dress a structure, this is a very well dressed structure. And
wait,
even
I
within
get the reference
20
now.
feet of it, there is a perfumed smell that
It was
seems
a
to waft through the front
turtle.
doors.
It's
It's
a
not
turtle.
overpowering.
Oh God, it's burning.
There you go.
Tristan Woods.
Upon entering, the scents kind of mingle a bit with nice herbal scents, and it seems to be in a slight cycle so that no smell seems to dig itself too heavily and consistently into your mind or sinuses. But within, you can see all manner of dress forms, holding all beautiful designs of fantastic silk dresses and wraps and scarves. You can see there's a whole section for hats. There are a number of dressing rooms in the back, and at least a half dozen individuals rush around in the process of gathering materials. You can see, you hear the sound of what looks to be these mechanical machines that are currently stitching through the layered material and fine trim into an outfit, as you see an impatient noblewoman standing there watching and giving notes aggressively from just over a divider. Near the front, there's an empty kind of...
Just so
my brain completely shut the bed on that right there.
There's a boy.
There's a boy. Yep, just that like happens on occasion. Yay.
Still loading.
Still loading, yep. Just must gather your party before venturing forth.
Pictures loading in.
Yep. You see all manner of cabinetry and a countertop, but there is no immediate sign of help at the ready. And as you kind of glance around for a second, You smell first some sort of heavy burning tobacco smell, like a thick tarry tobacco. And a voice from behind goes,
I'm sorry, can I help all of you?
You glance and you can see a small gnomish woman with a grand smile across her face, wrinkles that crack at the corner of the eyes, but you can see a immaculately done eye makeup with a gold kind of almost like a filigree curl to the end of each eye. The hair is done up in almost like victory rolls in a way, and this I can only describe it as like a power suit type arrangement that sits on her. You can see there's across the shoulder with the strap, there is a large pin cushion that's resting on the shoulder, and over one arm it looks like there is a wrap of material.
Might I ask what you're all looking for, perhaps?
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Hi, my name is Dorian. What's your name?
Dorian puts the hand out towards you.
I am Seamstress Quartel. This is my establishment. And you are coming at a very busy time. There is an event coming soon that is keeping us front to back. But
never meet this person again.
There might be room. What is it you seek?
The event. We may be attending. We're not certain at this point, but
We're definitely attending. I mean, we're new here to town and have recently been asked to attend, and therefore need
clothing. We need clothing. We all need clothing.
An array
for the
of clothing.
event. Yes.
Well, the timeline is very small on anything custom. If you want small adjustments, that can be done within the time frame. So just pick up something you might like, and we can go into measurements and alterations.
Lovely. So we're free to browse, if that's all right with you.
Of course.
Oh, well, how fun. Thank you so much.
Okay, Matt. What's in the store?
I would ask more specifically, what is it you are looking for, and I can give you some guidance. You do see there is there is a wide array of outfits with cultural touchstones from all across Exandria. Oh man, I am running on half energy tonight.
So good.
But you see, there is attire that holds the regal kind of shoulder shelf display that a lot of noble houses in Wildmount might hold. You can see there is an element of Nordic furs that draw from Isilra and Othanzia. You can see there are a large swath of Marquesian inspirations from all across the continent. Things from a beautiful jama coat tailored for the female form that has like the high collar and the fold over in the front, sleeves that bunch up towards the middle of the forearm before cuffing at the end, and just a beautiful dress that kind of flows up from there. You can see all different designs of Sherwani coats, also themselves kind of the short collar in the front and a long button-down sequence in the front, tailored well and tight to the torso that rests almost to where the end of the thigh is. You can see there are all manner of cloaks and display designs. There are even like pins and sashes that can be customized as well, with all manner of trim that are available to place upon them. What is it that you are considering for your character?
Oh man!
If I may, just give you all one piece of advice, since we're kind of browsing on our own. The fastest way to get called out at an event that perhaps you don't feel like you should be there, or you're feeling insecure, is to try to be something that you're not. So my piece of advice is, whatever you're looking for, make sure that even though it's lovely, it's still you.
Okay,
That's great advice, Dorian.
That's great. Should we all wear the same thing?
I would like a uniform.
No, that's not how it works.
We could go with a color pattern, maybe something to match to say we're all from the same house or troop or group.
Yeah. Well, what colors do Lord Esteros wear? Do we know what his house colors are? Like.
It's Mayor Verona. What are the Esteros was wearing? What do we got?
I think I
Is
don't
he
know.
a crest, like a colors of a crest or something?
You haven't looked deep enough into his abode to consider there being a crest. You do know that he took over from a previous, the family that this whole venture was bequeathed unto had a long history. He just came into it, but you didn't see any sort of flashy signs of coloration or crest designs that caught your eye.
Just that kiss the cook apron, that's it.
Yeah.
Yes, that was it.
I don't know what I want. I'm not sure a uniform is it though.
When I was in Uthadurn, the store that I was at was on the deliberation disc, and there were some fancy people there. Maybe I could wear some like Uthadurnian styles.
Of course, yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about,
Okay.
Chetney. Yes, something with some flair that says, this is who I am, but I'm the best of where I'm from.
Yeah, like I left that place the better for it. I came out on top.
Yes, yes! No, go look for your clothing!
Where do you got anything from Uthadurn?
That is possible. Not a request we get often. Come with me.
And she leads you off. She brings you through through all beautiful arrays of large outfits and displays to what you quickly assume might be the forgotten and/or discount rack. If there was one here.
What's back, baby?
She sifts through and pulls out this kind of fold endeavor, blows on it, and dust kind of billows off for a second, shakes it out, and you can see it is this awesome layered, almost like a double coat that it has a sash kind of going into the front that the trim off of it has almost a snow type design on it. It looks almost like it's evoking the idea of icicles on the edge of a roof. But the rest of it you can see is like a cool, like pale blue coloration with ivory around the edges. And there's no collar to it. It's just a smooth transition down before it kind of opens up just past the waist. It's a nice
coat. That's good for concealment.
Is this more of what you're looking for?
Yeah, I'll take it. Does it come in my size?
Holds it out, and it's a bit wide. You can tell at a glance this is more of a dwarvish build for this.
Shouldn't be too hard to take it in, though.
What about for my head? Is there anything matching up top? I can't keep my dome naked.
We'll take you to our haberdashery floor. Come with me.
Fuck.
Leads you upstairs, and you can see.
No one comes back.
That was it for Travis's second kill.
Your face.
Oh my God!
Could he come down 10 minutes later?
I feel a lot lighter now.
Once the wrinkles open up, I bet it would fit all the way over.
Change your name to Chetney.
So, there is a beautiful floor of all sorts of hats, from large, showy ones with feathers and wide brims to short, almost military-looking, like cup-fold hats. There are some that have tassels that hang down past the back of the head, and there are some that have almost a regal point to the front and kind of flare out towards the back. You can see there are a number of designs here. What kind of idea do you want to evoke with your headgear?
A brim is actually pretty sweet. Some wide-brimmed hat options might be just the thing, because I'm short enough that, if I want to disengage from a royal conversation, I just tip my chin and I'm out.
I can gather from your presentation that you are not Marquesian, yes?
No.
And you wish not to present as Marquesian, yes?
Correct.
Then allow me.
And you watch she reaches over and grabs a movable ladder and shifts it over, climbs up to a top area and plucks off what looks to be, it's Errol Flynn level, like wide brim kind of Robin Hood hat, but it kind of pulls even further out. We're hitting more Darkwing Duck level, I guess I could say.
Yes. My younger years, I'll take it. Sight unseen.
Very well.
I've seen it.
Tailoring crossed outfit coat and hat combined with a 2-day turnaround for custom tailoring.
Yeah.
85 gold.
I started rolling out of the place.
Just screaming from behind
Oh no.
Darkwing, did you in?
Oh, that's good. That's good. Let's start a tab for the whole group and just keep note of those items. I'm going to make sure everybody else has what they need.
Very well.
I'll go join the others. Don't let me keep you. And I like down to the others as quickly as I can. You guys! It's
You okay?
I got like a coat and a hat. And it was. Is anybody listening? Do I see anybody? It was 85 fucking gold.
Oh, money.
Did we not know that this was going to be stupid expensive?
Maybe they have some sale items, or maybe we can talk to her.
Get that from the sale rack.
Was that the sale rack?
Those are like a few season ago prices.
Oh,
Wow. So
Wait, do these places rent?
I don't know.
Dorian visibly cringes.
Maybe you and I could split an outfit if worse comes to worse.
Like, I go to the restroom for a while you're wearing it, and then we switch off afterwards?
I'll come in through the vent.
I do conversation emerges.
Group rates or rentals? Or maybe I could try to use some of my magical charms to convince her to give us a discount or something.
Also, maybe we just invest in like a few of us going. Because I don't need to go in there.
That
Truly,
future reference.
I appreciate the
Future references.
thought,
You always have like a high-end place where they try to say,
I
"Do you have any
would
sales and
also
stuff?" He
take
goes,
one for the
"You
team
could just
and-
have the
and
characters
as
go,
much as I
get
wanna wear
out."
pants,
Basically,
the alternate I was thinking of is if we cut out a little round sort of hat for me and draped a tablecloth
no lie. Is
over
that
me, I could
no,
be
is
like
that
a
a reference to
two-top
their level or the price
that
level?
just sort of just
Like
follows you wherever
$5
you go.
signs
No
up
one would know I was there.
on the
have to
Google.
wait for a ball to wear pants. We can achieve that whenever you want.
You're right. All right.
I don't think it'll take much for you, F.C.G. Maybe a little metal or a piece of flair or something. You're amazing as is. Polish you up.
Okay.
Maybe the thing to do is to show you off as a distraction so other people can slide about.
Well, don't worry about me too much. I mean, I get this weird feeling that Imogen really wants to dress up, so maybe we should ask about
renting.
Hot
No,
chop.
I really, I mean,
There's a
no.
machine at my work that gives you free.
So what else can I get for you?
I think the actual chocolate's a little lacking.
We just...
You can taste the water.
We're just browsing, window shopping, I suppose.
We're curious.
Yes.
Can we just rent these or borrow these for like the night and then we'll bring them back?
With collateral.
If you wish to wear them as is, that might be considerable, but anything with tailoring must be a purchase.
Okay, that is fair. If it's fair, yeah, you would have to purchase.
It depends on where it's from, the material utilized, and who the designer was, but let me show you. And she shows you across, looks to be a almost Victorian style dress that kind of gives almost a school teacher look, but a little nicer. This was one of the imports from Taldore. Seems to be close to your size. We also have a Balintawak, which is a beautiful dress from the southeast of Market. And you see it's has this awesome sash across the side, as well as this beautiful dress, pointed shoulders, this awesome kind of head scarf wrap with a design across the front, and just this. It ends at the middle arm around there. This beautiful gold design, almost like a peacock pattern that's woven into it, and the dress itself kind of billows out. It looks very pretty.
Wow.
looks very expensive.
That looks ostentatious. Like that would attract attention rather than.
That looks like our entire budget.
Want to attract attention?
Yeah.
How much is it?
If you're wishing to take it temporarily, rental, you were saying, as is, with collateral, 10 gold an evening.
Okay.
How much to buy it?
This, 50.
Oh, fuck that, then.
Okay.
Sheesh. I'm not telling you how to spend your money, of course not. But an event like this, I'm just saying, it's up there with a wedding or a graduation. This is a once a year at most, perhaps even once a decade
I've never
event.
been to a ball.
If you're going to spend the money on something fabulous, this is the time to do it.
Yeah.
But that's just you do you know.
Maybe Estros could give us a stipend.
Yeah, or maybe we can find like a thrift store.
Or maybe we could find a thrift store.
For some of us, that's a great idea. Don't fuck around with this. Get the dress.
Yeah, get the dress.
You know, here's the thing. Dorian made a big no.
Get the dress.
Like it.
Get
Not
that.
particular. I think it's a lovely. It's obviously it's a beautiful dress.
Try it on.
Try it on.
But of course we have chambers just for that. This way.
Can I get some of my these
Buy those, but you can't already
They're not like bladed shoulder pads. They just come to a nice point. With the Warcraft style armor shoulder pads.
I fully pictured World of Warcraft like.
I just, Dorian made a point to say like, dress like yourself, feel like yourself, and I just feel like this is not gonna feel like.
How about you tell me what it is you are looking for, and we can try and piece it together.
And for the purposes of this, because otherwise we could spend the next 2 hours individually shopping for each of your outfits and decide whether or not this is what you're looking for. No, something else. How about
I didn't like how Matt described that.
How about you inform me the look you're looking
I spend
for?
hours in custom creation and video.
No, I understand,
Yeah.
which is why I'm saying you let me know what kind of look you're looking for and how close we can get to it and what the cost would be.
Just something simple, something real simple, like almost like a sheath dress, or like just.
How about the kabaya?
What is that?
And she shows you over to this wonderful ensemble that just kind of has a kind of an open collar design with it's like a simple top with these beautiful kind of bell sleeves and simple clothes in the front and this long dress that folds in the front, but it's all beautifully detailed pattern. It's simple. It doesn't necessarily seem ostentatious or grab for the eye, but still has a formal look to it. And you've seen other individuals in the city and Lucent Spire with similar such attire, so it seems like it would fit very well.
All right. Yeah, sure. Why is nobody else shopping? All right, sure. I'll do that. I'll buy that. How much is that?
35 gold.
35 gold.
I'll revise my order. I don't need the cloak or the hat because the markup got crazy. 85 of you nuts? Do you have any just like single, like women's dresses, like sleeveless, so I can put the vibe out and let them see the guns?
That can be arranged, yes.
He's.
That's nice.
And yeah, sure enough, there are a number of
That's
dresses
a great
that could match what you're looking for. What are you looking for?
It's just like a single dress, one piece, kind of goes down to the floor. But I can tell, I can like.
Single dress. It's a t-shirt dress.
I don't know, dress piece.
Pieces as possible. Is that
I'm
what's
just going
right
for
now?
the single garment.
Color of preference?
Oh, silver, like my hair.
Oh my god.
Gorgeous.
Let me see what I can find.
Or white, some people just say that's white or gray.
Yeah, there is a dress that is found, once again, made more for a dwarvish individual, so it's a bit baggy, but it can be tightened or tied inward if need be.
Yeah.
It definitely hits that kind of like, Dupioni silk sheen to it.
I don't know what that means.
Textured shine.
Textured shine. I'm here for it. How much?
That's really lovely. That's going to be lovely.
This is a very simple ensemble. This would run you 12 gold.
Done! Sold.
Very well.
I head outside.
That's
the most Travis thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Scene for me. Dorian, do you need anything? Because you look great already.
You do look fancy.
Well, thank you very much. I'll save it. It's a surprise.
You already own something? Of course you do. Dorian, I was looking at the... Help me. Just help me. All right. I was looking at these, like, little robe-like dresses with the furs on them. Kind of remind me. Yes, robes with the fur. It reminds me of, you know, what the fancy women back at home in Taldora used to wear.
Let me ask you a question. Do you like it?
I do. I especially like this one that's like got the fox on it, but it still has the fox's face. Like they just couldn't bother to cut the fox's face off.
Yes.
So cute.
I think you should go with your instincts. You sound excited, and if you're excited,
I'm
excited.
Well,
want to try it on?
I try it on.
So, what do
of
you
course, she
find
goes
in
with the thing that looks like it's the freshest
It's like,
killed.
You know, kind of like a wrap gown with like a big, you know, belted type of situation, and it's got a nice like a fox fur that still has the fox's face. In the tail.
Yeah, of course she goes with the thing that looks like a... I'm commenting on that.
Is it cheaper if it's not?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll take the cheaper one.
Like that one stuffed box.
The skin just pulling back a little too much.
How much for the fur without the face?
You're certain this is what you're looking for, dear?
I think he's so cute, yes.
Very well.
Is this like a reject or something?
No, it's just, it's been looking for the right owner for quite some time. 15 gold for the entire ensemble.
Nice. That's good.
You gonna wear it out?
No, I should save it. I don't want to ruin his face.
Right.
Who else?
Do you have suggestions? Do you have any? I don't know. Well, someone else go. I don't know.
I think I have an idea of what I want. I'd like to get something made here in the city.
Very well.
And I'd still like to be able to move around, so definitely something that's with pants. I like a lot of the sort of jackets and coats, the longer jackets I'm seeing here, but it's sleeveless as well, because I need to be able to move.
So, you're asking for more of a sleeveless, like, Shawani-esque design?
I think so.
Very well.
In like darker greens, if you have.
That can be arranged, yes. Let me see what we have. So I will decide whether or not it is a fully custom design or just a an alteration.
Does that sound all right?
That sounds fabulous.
All right, and she does return with what looks to be a pair of roomy pants that match the coloration of the coat that she finds. It is a sleeved coat, but as she points out,
The sleeves can be easily tailored to be removed, and it also can be tailored to fit your size.
you can see the pants, while they are roomy, they also pinch towards the ankle and buckle there. So it looks nice and looks comfortable, but it will also add a lot of mobility.
I like it. Ring it up.
Very well. This ensemble with the alterations would run 25 gold.
Fair.
All right. Who else?
Out of curiosity, is there anything Kren running around? Or?
I can't make out what it...
One perception check.
That on the...
I wouldn't know what it is. I just was trying to think of a style that would actually, like, pique interest. That perception check is below my screen. 16.
16. You do glance, and you who have not really been to an establishment like this to pick and choose an outfit more than just to find whatever comes your way and makes sense, you do see what looks to be a very, like, dark, deep purple gray ensemble that has a double-breasted fold-over button-up piece. The arms, the sleeves actually probably look a bit small for your frame, which will mean you'll just look bigger in it. If you want to maintain that sort of subtle intimidation, but it would look pretty sleek. almost has like a matrix coat type cut to it.
Yep, that's what's in my head. I don't know what the fuck that is, but that's interesting.
Oh, this is a Johassian import. This is a rare find. It is not entirely inexpensive, though it is a simple ensemble. Pants included would run 50 gold pieces.
Well, I know what I told you. Fuck it. All right.
Very well.
Make more.
Treat yourself.
Okay, so, ma'am, I have a piece already. It's a beautiful white lace dress that I received as a gift. And do you have anything that might go with this? So it's got, you know, the hoop on the bottom, and then it's just lace all the way. Maybe like a peach, kind of a sheer jacket with like a ruffle collar.
Oh, that'd be beautiful.
And then, you know, big sheer sleeves that kind of come to here, and like a bed jacket almost.
I think I have something just like that from one of my older associates who left town to start her own business.
Oh.
And
a jacket would cover up the Velcro in the back.
Oh, yes, that would be great. Do you have any
pants or...
Catherine's work is quite good, so it is a bit pricey.
Okay.
For this, on top of yours, the single piece that would overlap what you already have would run 45 gold.
45 gold for
But
the one piece.
it is a delish.
It is a delish.
Yes. Cateran Delish was my associate.
Oh, a delish.
Well,
That's the name of
yes,
yours.
Cateran Delish. Well, in that case,
That just
pretty steep.
It is delish.
It's hard to
It's a
find.
delish,
She
I
opened
gotta
up her
get
own
it.
enterprise in
Let's
Alcarel,
go.
and so as such,
this
these are
is-
collector's items.
I've heard of these. You said it was 45?
Yes.
Okay. Would you go down at all?
Make a persuasion check.
Okay. Let's do this guy. Oh, wow. Okay. 22?
As you're saying this, she's putting it on you and is like, pulls out a pin and kind of tucks it in here, tucks it in here. And while it looked like it flowed a bit, the way she's folding it and tucking it in, it almost accentuates, your natural voluptuousness in not an overt way, but in a way that just the form and shape feels better on you and matches what you had before. And she steps back and looks at it, pin still in her mouth, goes,
It's like it was made for you.
It's so lovely.
35 gold and it is yours.
Okay, I'll take it.
Fake glamour.
Damn.
Good.
Thank you very much.
Oh my
What was your
yeah,
name?
it's almost
Control?
5
Kim
hours.
Control?
Quatel.
Quatel.
Yeah, I'm going.
I still need something.
I'm shooting the.
Oh, hi.
I'm shooting the part 2 tomorrow.
The person who
Actually,
likes to
considering it
stroll
is
around, I
midnight
was
here when
thinking
it starts
a
doing
pantsuit
that part,
like the one that you have
that's
on.
why I mean, like.
Oh, like
Like
I
the-
have not
normal
dressed
during
in
the day.
automaton before. This is an interesting challenge. Is this a growing need for attire for such creations?
Oh, I mean, there might be others who come out and want some clothes. I mean, I haven't seen any myself, but maybe I'm part of the wave.
Very interesting. Which one of you is the master of this entity?
They're all.
No.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Kind of leans in.
Yes.
Is this just a singular outfit for your automaton? And do you know if there are others seeking as such? If this is something that is going to be happening, I would like to be on the ground floor of it.
Oh, as a customer, probably a loyal customer, I'm pretty sure that's something that you should get ahead of. Yeah.
Tell you what, if you would mind spending some time here for
I
us to
will
get an
have a
arrangement of
tour
various
bus.
measurements, as well as some sketches from some of my associates for our own...
Oh, you also have associates? What's your designation?
I'm sorry, I do not understand your compatriot.
Oh, sorry, I misunderstood. Keep going.
That is all right. But yes, if you would mind staying for a bit, I would like to study you as an entity for which to make for. Great. Come with me. Give us about an hour, if you do not mind.
And you watch as some of the other customers are kind of coming out, and she closes up the doors, escorting you out, and you are swept up by her and her associates. That this is the oddest recreation of the Mouse and Birds dressing Cinderella. How it's just a bunch of these various seamsters and seamstresses all measuring and marking and sketching you, and you're just suddenly the center of attention as all of them are talking to each other in, various almost like seamstress code with bursts of Marquesian and laughter and kind of asking curious questions as they're all just studying you, essentially. And they're holding up different patterns, they're trying on different coats and outfits, and eventually finishes a sketch where it's handed over to Quatel, and she turns it over towards you and goes, "How about something like this?" And looking forward, it looks like a pretty decent approximation of your form, but it has a very kind of detailed pantsuit type setup. You can see it, the shoulders are actually broadened, and the sleeves hang a bit before tapering towards where your wrists are and give almost this kind of like, for lack of a better term, like noble drapery look to it.
Seinfeld pirate shirt?
Yeah, kind of. But it does button in the front, and there are pants that are designed to, and at this point, she points to a couple different options.
Do you wish for these to drape alongside your rotating unit, or are you more interested in them just affixed to it?
Well, I sort of dreamed of having a leg look.
You sure did.
So,
Imogen, can you talk to Chetney? Is he outside?
You want me to leave?
No. Oh, well, okay, with your...
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
What would you like me to say?
Well, ask him if
I'm
F.C.G's
just
legs
gonna-
are done.
You can tell me in my... Okay.
What?
Oh,
Oh, we've never... It feels... Should I? May I?
It's seamless.
Oh, for fuck's sakes, I walk outside. Done with those legs yet, old man?
I mean, the general shape is there. I'd left, room for detail.
No one cares. Grab him.
It would be great to have these on the end of my
Interesting.
my leg.
They take the next 15 minutes taking pieces of material and retrofitting this existing outfit that they have now in a fevered pace altered and customized to match the design that was sketched to you. These wooden feet are affixed to the bottom of this pair of pants, and it is all placed upon you, and you look unique.
We'll do a little 360 spin.
The feet kind of just drag.
Should we paint little shoes on there? I think we should paint little shoes on them, and also I think, like, maybe we can attach the pant legs to like something to where, like, when you wheel,
elbows.
Maybe so you can like so you don't drag them.
I take out my red thread.
Yes.
That I use and I'll kind of wrap them around the feet and tie them around her elbows.
So much better.
There we go.
I'm getting like marionette vibes. It's nice.
Chetney comes running and he's like, "It's not finished." I'm like, "What have they done to you?" There's a hole. I have a build for it. I'm going out now.
You are going to sell a lot of these.
I love it. Thank you.
Of course. Just sign here.
What is that?
This is a trade. There is no charge for this service, but the design we mark as ours.
Oh, I'd be happy to. Maybe you should sign on my behalf.
Indeed, my apologies.
What does it? Would you like me to read it or just sign it? Okay.
Thank you so much. I believe that puts us where. So, thank you for.
It's such like her Just to see if she's trying to like get away with something.
Sure, roll an insight check.
I feel like she's just what's. Well, you know, I don't know shit. 7.
7. It's hard to read her. She's a good businesswoman.
The idea of feet on automatons, is that part of the design?
Maybe that's the thing.
It is kind of based on words.
Look, I can kick.
They do begin to let patrons back in, and the standard business of the Golden Veil continues from here as Quatel closes out the final elements of paperwork and gifts to each of you the outfits that are ready to go.
Was my outfit?
So
I
that's
can
the
choose,
cake.
like-
You can choose, yes.
That's great.
Yeah, what, I didn't choose either.
I know.
What's your color?
I think mine would just be something subtle, like
So
you know,
he
Chet
wants
went
something
with
that
a
can kick.
silver, but I think I'd also go with like a
So
cream
the
color.
question is,
I feel like
well,
we
the
can all do
can,
like interesting descriptions once we're actually at the ball.
Can,
Have some time to
do the can.
That's great. Are you going
Yeah.
black?
Yeah, please.
It's like a dark chocolate brown.
It's there.
It kind of looks black.
Lorna, that's lovely.
But you know when I turn
I don't mean to disrespect the content. Can it just pop in? And Regal, if you don't come up with if you don't come with that joke, I'll be disappointed.
You could tell. Just wait until you see your friends. You know?
I can't wait to have some.
I wonder if Pussy would like one of these.
Yeah, possibly. I mean, Pussy didn't really have a lot of opinions about things, but.
That's true.
Of course, yeah. Of course, they remember that one instead of oatmeal or.
Thank you all so much for coming. If ever in the future events are to transpire, you wish to outfit yourselves with the finest available here in the Odiran Wilds and beyond, you are ever welcome at the Golden Veil.
Thank you so much for the discount. And thank you, Fern, for sweet talking her out of me being charged.
She just, you know, she said that if she might make more of these.
I don't know why she would do that, but sure.
Well, she said that, you know, there might be more of you, of your type coming in to shop.
More associates.
And yeah, what was that?
Well, it's just, that's how I referred to Dancer, which she was my associate.
Well, what's the designation bit?
Oh, that's just my purpose.
Oh, your special purpose?
Yeah, just to help, you know, you living folk make sure that you're okay.
Do you remember Dancer's designation?
No, she gave me mine.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, she was in, she made me and gave me, you know, my intent.
Would
Wait, so what was
I probably wouldn't know anything about that spell that was used on him to turn him into a turtle. Would I know anything about that?
Yeah. I mean, you can roll an Arcana check if you want to.
Sure. 16?
16? You don't know what the spell is. You've never seen something like that before. But, you know, you, as a person who instinctually can figure out some elements of the weave of Arcana, there are some facets of it that are kind of anchored into your mind. You gather that it has to deal with the transmutation of one body into another.
Yeah.
Seemingly focused on bestial shapes, but that's the extent.
I feel like
I like they said I missed it.
spells can't turn a chair into an animal. Do you know what I mean?
No.
I don't think they can turn something inanimate, something that isn't living, into something that is.
So you're saying I must be alive to be turned into something else alive?
Exactly. I don't think you give yourself enough credit.
That's interesting.
Honestly, I've had the same thought.
I don't know. I mean, I don't
You
breathe
can
either.
temperature.
Either.
But you think?
Animate an object,
Is there anything you want?
but
Sure.
True life is
Lots
what
of
you
things.
equally
But
have.
I want you all to get what you want first. But yeah, I want things. I need to find out who did that to my friends, you know, and figure out if I can, you know, get them some sort of, not vengeance, but just sort of justice, I suppose. I'd like to find out what I am. That would be nice. And if there's more of me,
I wonder if I can research that in the library.
well, that would be amazing.
I'm gonna write it down.
Okay. I can come with if you need.
Maybe we can get you in, depending on how we
I could
present
be a
you.
two-top, you know, just a
Yeah,
table
just a
that
table.
follows you around.
I feel like this is some other desire that we're not talking about is your two top thing. Like, is this...
I have a table cake.
To be fair, no judgment.
What you mentioning?
If we cut a hole in the middle of the tabletop and put it over your head, then you just be a head on a table. Like you could be the centerpiece.
Well, that's kind of cool.
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
Could put little pieces of lettuce under you.
What else do we have to do?
Yeah, you have a handful of days before the next
Our garments, or do we have to come back and pick them up? Or?
For those who needed heavy
Will this
customization,
be this episode?
which I believe is namely just yours, which wasn't heavy. That'll be ready later in the day.
Okay.
But I mean, most of you guys pulled existing outfits that existed from there and had them,
I
minor
personally
alterations tailored. So
for maybe having next
it'll be ready in
episode
the next
because
day or two.
it's
at
one
most.
more episode.
Potion of magic run.
They
is
have
anything
to
I can
hear
think
about the
of.
bell troll name.
Yeah.
Whereabouts?
I'm trying to remember.
Trove of Marwa or the Prism Emporium?
Prism's kind of iffy, if I
Something
recall, right?
specifically not in the core spire would be great.
Oh yeah, Prism's in the core spire.
Trove it is.
All right. So, you head from the core spire, which another gondola ride. It's the silver.
We're terrible at this.
It's how the city makes its money.
Who am I covering this time?
Me every time.
I'm fine.
Every time?
Every time.
Shit.
Because he took all your money.
Fine.
2 silver.
Didn't you get a whole lot of money, Chitney?
Yeah, I gave out some of it out too.
I don't think we ever knew that, though, did we?
I don't think I ever put.
You two are the only ones that know that.
I don't know. I just remember.
Well, I knew you found a bag. You told me about that.
What was in the bag?
I just whittled away on the gondola ride.
What was in the bag, Chitney?
Money?
How much?
A lot.
Yeah, you're not
Really? Enough to cover a bunch of fancy clothes?
No.
How about half?
You know, it's all so abstract.
In your head, you hear, you lying to me, Chitney?
Balls. Balls?
Yeah, what about him?
Balls.
So in your head was the truth, and you were slowly whittling away at it.
All right, fine. There was a lot of money in the bag. Like 80 platinum.
We're about to go search for other items. Maybe it can come in handy then.
I'm very frugal.
All right.
Like I said, I can be a resource.
Okay.
I give favorable rates for loans.
It's a lot of dinners.
It's a lot of dinners, Chet.
But I'm paying for gondola rides so far.
For him?
Well, yeah, they paid Artana Vo like 10, 30 gold each or whatever. I had to pay it back. 100 gold. I give you 70 more gold. Fuck. Shit.
Do I see, when he opens the bag, can I see how much there is in there?
Make a perception check.
I believe in you.
Yeah, that's a 23.
23. Are you trying to hide the contents of your bag?
Didn't know I needed to. No, I'm not.
It's a sizable amount of coin.
Thanks for the gold.
Chet.
You're welcome.
Now, not having to gondola ride to the Lantern Spire, as there is the Fate Walk Bridge that leads you there, you push through the midday crowd to the exterior of the Trove of Marwa, which you've seen at a distance but haven't approached, as it looks like a building built out of a shipwreck in the middle of a city in the Odiran Wilds. So whether there was a ship here and they just hollowed it out and made a building, or they brought pieces of a ship to decorate it, but in the middle of all these various shapes and heights of structures in this industrial district here in the kind of the upper echelon of the Lantern Spire, you see this cocked and what looks to be upward angled sunken ship, but out in the
it's not
air.
Esteros.
You can see portholes along the side. There is moss growing on the edges from the kind of
Esteros.
moist
Don't know what it is.
atmosphere. And you can see different plants and flowers have taken root and elements.
I genuinely don't know how. I've never been in here.
This is cool.
Which spire are we on?
We're just never.
I take out my notepad and I just start sketching without taking my eyes off of the ship. Inspiration striking. So grab the wood, start working.
Oh yeah, it's because I never had a fire. That's why.
You enter the interior, and while it is a beautifully intricate, almost art piece like structure, it is a bit cramped in there. It looks like everything may have actually been built out of a ship, because it is just a crushed kind of low interior. You can see there are blue lanterns that give kind of this bluish glow to the inside. The smell is a bit musty, and you hear this single sound of like a music box. Ding, 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 bing, bing, bing. And you see there is a music box in kind of the center back of the room that's just kind of playing on its own.
I'm gonna walk over and tap it.
Okay, you tap it. Yes! Suddenly out from behind the counter, a young human girl, beautiful dark tan skin, black hair that's kind of cut to a bob that's a bit scattered and wild. You can see she has her hair kind of pulled up with a band that's wrapped behind, big leather gloves on, and a bit of like a smear on one arm, kind of leans forward towards your face.
Fuck.
Hi.
Hi.
Can I help you? What are you doing? You here? What?
Well, first off, we're here to shop, and secondly, is this real or is this like just a deep commitment to a bit?
Yes. And great shopping. That's awesome. All right, wonderful. We can make some sales today. Ah, boy, I love it.
No,
I love
I
it.
think I like her.
What are you looking for? What? I might have some. What are you? Hold on a second. And she kind of rummages through something in the back and pulls out a canteen and just like chugs a bunch of water and kind of spills down the chin. Anyway, so what can I do? What can I do for you?
Well,
First off, I have to know your name. I don't care about a lot of people's names, but I have to know yours.
Yeah.
Please. You first.
Aaron. I was trying to think of a bullshit name and I couldn't think of one. I freaked out. I freaked out. I was Byron and then it just
nosedive.
That's so weird. That's my name too.
Ashton. My name's Ashton. I give the fuck up. I'm not
See?
good at that. I'm just not
Look
fucking
at
good
that.
at it.
Just the slightest bit of forthrightness, and we're already off on the right foot. Ashton, pleasure to meet you. I'm Marwa and Dahlia. This was my father's establishment, and
have we heard that name already?
Kind of a junk heap, but you find a couple fun things here and there.
I need to come up with some bullshit names. I just have to know them. Fuck.
Is she like a tween or a teen or a kid?
Or like
It's your.
Wait, is it Aaron
You
or
can't
Mara?
quite place the exact age, but you expect to be either like somewhere around 20.
Oh,
very young.
Adult.
Yeah, like a very young adult, but there is definitely kind of a chaotic air of a
Jubilee.
a child given responsibility and making the best of it.
cool.
We're on the hunt for healing potions mostly, but we're also just curious about whatever is interesting.
Let me see what I got. Hold on. Pulls the gloves in and kind of begins to lift up what looks to be a latch or a trap door of some kind from behind the countertop, and then heads downstairs deeper into the ship hold. You begin to hear some rustling, something being pushed over, something's being shifted, some heavy coughs, and you see some dust kind of from underneath. Eventually, you hear some dragging sounds. Comes up, you can see this like new layer of soot across her whole face. Kind of like wipes the edge of the brow, sits up. I got these. I think they're healing potions. They're potions. They're not normal like liquid. So I assume the Want them?
Fern?
Yes.
Do you want to give the sniff check?
Yes. May I?
You may?
What color are they?
You look at one of them, and it has kind of like a dark, deep green coloration to it. The other is mostly translucent like water, except for it has this very, very faint bluish tint to it.
They smell like.
It smells like. What is a healing potion supposed to smell like?
Licorice.
This doesn't
Cherry,
smell like licorice.
Like
Make a medicine check for him.
Okay.
cherry chloroseptic.
Ooh. Dig well.
I can feel it.
9.
9? You have no idea.
I'm pretty sure this is a healing potion. From what I can smell.
Great. There, that's what you're looking for.
Yeah, this
That's
place
wonderful.
seems.
What about the blue one? Can I smell that?
Sure, yeah, go for it.
But I got a feeling for that. It's probably
That one.
Probably very honest.
As soon as you uncork it, smoke begins to billow from the inside of it and begins to just fill the room. The entire, you try and recork it, it's just pouring out of the bottle. It won't
I'm
go
sorry.
back in.
I'm really sorry.
The entire room is now completely suffused with thick, thick smoke. Okay, not really.
They were coming back to that stuff. They are coming back to that stuff.
I can't see the counter.
Here, follow my voice. Follow my voice. Here, all right, there, yes. Thank you. God, what is it? Okay, good to know.
I was feeling real bad, but now I feel a lot better. Thank you for that.
You're all just standing in the thickest of smoke. All you can see, almost like blue fog lights, is just this diffused blue glow from the blue lanterns in here, and just the shape of your hands about this far from your face, and the rest is just dark smoke.
Fern, are you still wearing your sword?
My moonsicle?
The ridiculous sword that the wall hanger that you stole?
My ornamental saber?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna try and take it in the.
I mean, I have lots of things that you can try to take.
I want that.
Okay, go ahead and make a sleight of hand check.
And so we continue.
That's a 9.
That's a 9. I'd like you to make a perception check with disadvantage.
Yep, a half hour left.
In the smoke.
Okay. 17.
Whoa.
You feel the sword tug.
What are you doing?
Nothing. I'm just gonna slowly back off. Sword.
Just
I think this was the first time one of them.
Not winning today.
Is it still smoky in here?
Yeah, about a minute passes and it slowly maybe begins to dissipate.
While it's still smoky, I'm gonna just try to grab something.
Anything?
Those two beers.
All right, roll a sleight of hand check and roll a D6.
Chaotic comedic alignment.
18.
You would, yeah. Okay, yeah, and then roll a D6.
Okay. 5.
5.
I'm very impressed.
Okay. You kind of reach out, and one of the nearby countertops, there is just a whole array of what feels like pieces of broken or unfinished jewelry, small glass beads. There's like a almost like an egg shaped smooth glass.
That's like
something
a moment
that has
interest
kind of leather
happens,
wrapped
like
around
really.
it. You kind of grab and pocket that.
Yes,
It's marked
this
like a
will be
glass
finished,
egg wrapped in a leather cord.
Finished. I'll call it quits for the night.
Oh, I can't wait to eat it.
Break.
At this point, the smoke begins to dissipate closer, and you can see Marwa has now moved around the room and has opened up 2 of the portholes, and it has a big, looks like a thick rug, and it's like, when you get a better view of her now, like she is rail thin, just this kind of lanky young woman who you can see by the dirt in the elbows and the patches in the attire, definitely has kind of like an engineer type look about her, and doesn't seem to give a shit about any of you or anything at the moment, and it's kind of puts you at ease.
I like that last one. Is there any more liquid left in it when she got the top back in?
I don't know. I didn't. Yeah, probably.
How much for it?
That. Let me. I gotta be better about this.
You can always tell about how someone charges for their wares. You don't want to insult them by paying too little, and you don't want to cheat yourself by paying too much.
Indeed. You seem to be a very experienced purveyor of mysterious oddities and artifacts.
Maybe.
Nah.
What kind of oddities and artifacts are we talking about?
I don't know. I'm just finding them. All this is stuff that I've just found. Me and my dad found about over the past 10 years or so.
Was this your ship?
This was our ship. It wasn't. It was a ship. It's a weird thing. There was a wild storm about 20 or so years ago.
A storm?
A storm from to the north near the port town, just past the mountain range, and a water spout just picked up a ship and dropped it right here in the middle of the spire. At first, there was the intent to destroy it, but the Mahan house that was trying to do that owed my dad a big favor, and so he asked if he can go ahead and take over the ship as opposed to demolishing it. And he said if you can manage to make it not a genuine eyesore, and that's what we did. So it's still kind of an eyesore, but it's not as bad of an eyesore as it was.
I hope
that's kind of how it all came about.
I love it.
Everything that's not in a bottle that you've seen do stuff?
Yes. I got a couple things actually.
Okay.
One of them's still in a bottle. Is that a problem?
Yeah.
It's another bottle.
Okay.
Okay, what were the Mighty Nine ships?
This one
Okay,
I did look up. This one I do know
ball
what it
eater.
does. And
Was
she
there-
reaches up to one of the upper shelves and pulls on the edge and is tugging on this piece of leather that's
there
just
was
out of
the
view.
mistake.
And then suddenly,
And the Nine Heroes,
something
which
starts
they
falling.
still own.
Things start breaking, but she reaches out and grabs a couple and prevents them from breaking. And says,
I want to use my telekinesis and try to catch one.
try and
two.
catch one.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you managed to do so.
You're welcome.
Okay. Well, it's like very confused. A little disappointing in hindsight, but I appreciate the help. So this, and you can see it's this long, thin bottle with a small chamber at the bottom, and the stopper is like a rubber type, like a dark red rubber, and it has a tassel, like a bright gold tassel that hangs from it, and the liquid inside has this kind of bright orangish yellow, kind of a thick liquid, and as it swirls inside, the bottle itself is warm. And she goes, this, we used to have a few of them. It's the last one I have, because one of them got us out of a jam, because I drank it, and I just shot fire out of my mouth for an extended period of time, and it was amazing.
Wow.
Thankfully, it only goes one way.
Yeah.
But yeah, this one will run you about 200 gold pieces.
Wow.
That's market value. I'm like,
how many? Is it like you?
I'm looking to make max profit here. I just, trying to fund some work.
What price did you say it was again?
200 gold. Also, got this, and she pulls off the edge of the kind of hang on a hook, this wound, very, very nice looking silk rope that has almost like a light green coloration to it. It says this, 50 feet of rope. Pretty useful, right? Not too bad. Takes the edge of it and chucks it up, and you can see there is an opening above her where one of the ladders leads into the next floor of the ship up there, and the rope just kind of ties itself onto the top of the ladder and tugs on it.
Get it, yes.
Takes
Do it
itself,
for Stan White's
puts it at the top,
KMG.
ties it for you. Not too bad. It's helped me in a lot of situations I got myself in as a young tyke.
Do it.
But
Do
most of the time,
it.
So
Untie itself as well.
wait, hold on. So you're making a fool of me. And she falls to the ground as it just suddenly lets go, and she almost hits her head. Yeah, it's just playing with me. Yeah, this is a pretty cool rope. Climbs itself, 185 gold. steel, if I say so myself. It's a bit used, but
It's made of steel?
no, it's a steel.
Oh.
Could be made of steel. I don't know. I haven't looked that close. No, it's not steel, but it is a steel if you want it.
That's pretty cool.
I feel like we could use that.
Do
I
it.
can solve so many puzzles.
Yeah.
Put in for that.
All right.
Do it.
All right.
Now that I'm done being
Kind of
creepy.
in the market, so
think I am.
all right.
At least.
I've seen and I've heard that you can get boots that like stick to the wall, and you can climb the wall.
That sounds amazing.
Right?
Yeah, no, yeah. If you find anything like that, let me know.
All right. All right.
That would be so useful. Oh my God, the repairs in this place would be so much easier. Let me know if you find it.
Okay,
Very
I
interesting.
won't. But all right.
And we got another character
cool
for
stuff like
the
weapons,
NP
tools,
the
edged
Critical Role NPC Hall of Fame.
I'm not much of a weapons person, more of a knick-knack collector.
Same.
The other thing I was going to show you, which is really cool.
Some company
has
for Ricky.
Oh, shit, I need to clean this place.
I can relate.
What does it look like? Maybe we can help you.
It's like it's a round thing about that big. It's got like a leather. It's a. You know what? I've been meaning to clean for some time now. If you want to come back tomorrow, I'm gonna straighten up a few things. I haven't really had anyone looking for stuff in a while.
What does that do?
It's kind of a fun thing. I don't know specifically what it does, but it contains like a decent amount of what I'm pretty sure is blood in it, and it's still liquid inside. And from what I heard, based on the jungle witch that gave it to me, that it's kind of useful when it comes to spooky magic stuff. So
Wow. Can I help you look for it?
if you want to, yeah, that'd be great.
Around.
Totally. Yeah, no. I usually, it's right over here with the majority of the various like pieces of pottery and the small little like sculpted
boy.
cherubs the older folk usually buy. And there's
Are there any like rods like made of crystal, like or amber or anything like that?
Are you asking her this?
Yeah, no, like as I'm looking around, do I see any like?
There are pieces of rod like architecture or smaller devices that have elements that are like a crystal rod or some sort of amber piece that could function for what you're looking for if it was extracted from the rest of the art piece and or collectible device that it's attached to. This isn't a place for like magical implements, but they can be cobbled from the knickknacks and various trinkets that are throughout.
If I find, can I find like a piece with a crystal rod in it? Chetney, would you be able to take this out?
The crystal
The
rod?
crystal, would you be able to get it out of this?
Yeah, I'll smash the shit out of that. No problem.
But keep the crystal intact. I need it.
I'll give it my best shot.
How much for this?
You look at it, and it looks like an old comb type device. Like this is a crystal handle for a comb that the edge of it, the end of it, has just been rotted out and kind of fallen through. So now it's just a lot of this feels like a hoarder's house in a way. Oh yeah, no that that's you can.
Should I just take it?
Yeah,
Is
you
it
can
better-
just take it.
Okay,
It's
great.
fine. Just have it. It's
Thank
not.
you.
I
Is
really
it
gotta
is it
clean
bad?
up.
Oh, was this yours?
No,
Okay.
it wasn't mine. That was Harold's.
Oh, who's Harold? Harold.
Harold's the guy we used to travel with through the wilds. You might want to watch that.
Okay.
Oh no!
Oh. Did something in the wilds do it?
Yeah, no, it was terrible. You should probably clean it.
Just out of kind of curiosity, I don't mean to pry or anything. Did you see the creature that did it?
No, we just found what was left of him. It's like pieces. It was crazy.
Oh, I have that in common now, actually.
In fact, a lot of these I probably should wash. I haven't thought of that in a long time.
How long
I
have you
haven't
been
processed
here?
that. That's probably trauma. What?
Oh, trauma, you say? Do you want to talk about it? Or?
Big episodes. God bless them.
Maybe.
Maybe you could trade your services for a discount.
Maybe, but I'll let you continue. We can talk about
Well,
that.
that's all. How long have you been here?
Well, we've been here about. I've been here about 5 years. Me and my dad been here a little over 10.
All right. And where's your dad now?
He's no longer with us.
Oh.
So I take care of the place.
Was he in here at one point?
Oh yeah, no, we both used to run the establishment, and we travel and all around the trails here, and meeting friends of his from all across the wilds and the valley, and just making trades, finding out what we can. Little adventures.
Did he die in the wilds?
No, he just got sick.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
That happens, But
So is it just you now?
It's just me.
Oh. Would you like a friend? We could be your friends.
That's a weird. Is that a weird question?
No, you're just a weird group.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm not against it.
Okay, we're friends.
But we did just meet, and currently the relationship seems to have been squarely in the customer-client element there, and so the timing of it does feel a little suspicious based on the fact that you are looking to acquire things from me as the peddler, the seller. Perhaps if you were to return in a non-business-based environment, I would be a little more receptive to this extension of possible friendships. But for right now, just learning from the lessons I have from my father, best to keep my distance emotionally.
We'll jump past the first part then, and I put down the amount of gold. Was it 200 for the rope?
The rope is 185.
185, I count that out.
Oh, okay.
So we're past the first stage of the courtship, and now we can work on being friends.
Stage 2, I'll give you 4 gold for the rest of the mezcal smoky bottle, whatever's left in there.
That's reforming in there. Kind of looking at it, you can see like where after the bottle uncorked, it was emptied, and now you can see there's just a little bit of this kind of almost mercury-like viscous liquid that's kind of flowing inside, and you can see it slowly increasing. It's like, so it looks like it'll reform in about a day.
Oh.
So this is still functional, my friend. And if I'm looking at this right,
If
it charges, note, and you can see. Pulls up a small box, crumpled papers and notes, and starts like pulling through, unfolding, and looking at them.
It's a shoebox for sure.
Yeah, it's this.
100%. It's maybe
pulls up like it is. This is
Yeah, I definitely go with the rope
a
and
tax
the
person's nightmare.
and-
It is just
and the rechargeable
old
scope
receipts.
stream.
And there's an ever smoking bottle, and that'll run you 250 gold pieces.
Whoa.
I'll take it.
Alrighty, my
I like your spirit.
I like your money.
Oh, come back, Target. Okay,
some rocks, yeah.
this,
Do you have
this
obsidian?
here is the new Poma.
I think I do. What you want?
This here is the new
Let me
Gilmore.
see how much I would need.
They have one every campaign. This is it.
Give me a second.
Getting components? Have we decided that it's time for components?
Well, I'm just getting ready, just in case.
I know.
Wow. Rack components.
Well, he always used components.
I'm a fighter. What are you doing?
Yeah, if they're
A sword is not a component.
Yeah.
Just
I mean,
a
I
few
guess technically it
pieces.
is.
All right. Let me. Okay, and she heads back down below, and you kind of glance past where she's going, and you can see, well, it is chaos up here. There is one table down there with this immaculate spread of very delicately labeled minerals. You can see them all placed into small little jars or receptacles, and they're all independently labeled across this, almost like a mineral collection, if you will. And she pulls out a shelf from underneath and counts out kind of these small, looks like dark flakings of glass, and kind of puts them into a small piece of wrapped cloth, folding over and brings it up, climbs back up the ladder and sits down. This do for you?
Perfect. Thank you very much. How much is it?
If this flakes, I'd say probably like 5 gold for the batch.
Perfect.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Don't normally hear requests for such exquisite materials, so it's a little exciting.
We'll see if it works.
While she was down there, I'm just gonna have gone along the shelves of like all of the messy items and just prestidigitation.
The dust
Some
away.
of the items to help her clean up a little. Seems a little overwhelmed.
No,
with
that's
it.
pretty sweet. What are you saying?
Need anything, Dorian? I'm amazed. This place is wonderful. I have a question. Maybe have you been knocking it out of the park? It's a ship. You don't happen to have Just purely aesthetic. Pearls, by any chance?
Okay, I thought you were asking if it sales. I'd be like, no.
No,
not in a
no,
long
no.
time.
No,
Not a
just
very long time.
Like a string of pearls or two, or just
I have pearls. They're not like a necklace, if that's what you're asking about. But
I could probably. Yes. Do you have any?
I think I have like 4.
4.
Yeah.
4.
4. I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry. That's fine. That's fine. I'm okay. Thank you.
You don't need them.
No, I don't need them. I don't need them.
What do you need pearls for?
Is there a specific number, like 23
Just
pearls
the
you're
look.
serving?
No, like it could be costume.
Lost her father.
We moved past that F.C.G. I was fostering the customer relationship. I'm good. I'm okay. I'm all right. I don't need them. Not at all. Anyway, how about that bag of blood? Is that somewhere? Can we look for that?
Is that the 200 gold thing?
I can't find it. I am so sorry.
I've been looking.
Same.
Maybe
Come back.
I guess the fact
Come
that
back
it's
tomorrow,
missing.
maybe in a couple days. I'll see if I can
Let me guess.
pull
The
it
fact
out of
that
nowhere.
it's missing.
We'll come back.
It's gonna be
We'll
a
bring
plot
you
point, bigger plot point
hot
later.
chocolate. Or do ice cream. Ooh, we know this baker. We'll get you a pastry.
Okay, I'll
what
take
friends do, right?
pastries.
You like rocks,
So,
right?
yeah.
I do.
Okay, cool.
Just a quick question before we go.
Yeah.
Do you happen to have cork, incense, fine copper wire, diamonds worth 300 gold pieces, a clay ziggurat model, or a jeweled horn or a glass eye?
Her father died, F.C.G. Her father died. What are you doing?
From what I
That's
can
what he
recall, I got copper wire.
I missed it.
What else was there?
Cork,
I think I saw a
incense.
little
I got cork, incense. Don't have incense.
What about that little sculpture over there? Is that a ziggurat?
No, that's supposed to help you poop.
Oh.
You put your feet on it.
No.
And it's a thing.
Better
Oh no,
position.
I didn't hear, but
I have feet.
That's what the little.
That is
magical potions.
unique.
Of all the fucking things that they go, we're so broken.
In my head, I can see it as the amazing thing. It's like I can see in the right light that could look like a ziggurat.
What was the later one you were saying?
A clay model of something, a ziggurat.
I got clay models of all sorts. I got little piggies here. I've got
could
like
take one of those
kids
and make
kids
it
that
into
are
a
that are
ziggurat.
fishing. Little cute kids
If
that
it's
are like,
harder
doing
than
presents.
that.
There's a lot of really creepy little kids. A lot of people collect these around here.
Chimney, can you work in clay? Do you think you could also turn that in?
Clay?
I knew
he
he
had something.
Well, I'm just trying to
Wood.
expand
It's wood
your
only,
mind.
baby.
Are you gonna work with wood for the rest of your life?
Jeweled horn, a glass
I was
eye,
glad
diamonds worth
them
300
fighting
gold.
well.
Diamonds,
Yeah,
don't have a jeweled horn. I do have a glass eye.
revelation.
Folds underneath and opens like a small. Looks like almost like a scroll case that's a bit moldy on one side. It opens it up and kind of like turns it a bit to one side. You hear a couple things clack together before pulling it out and sets it on the counter, and you can see it's a yellowed glass eye. Like it's just it's been weathered enough to the point where it's kind of getting in that darker yellow coloration. The iris is like a bright, vibrant blue, but because of the discoloration, it's starting to turn more of like a sea green.
Does it seem corrupt or radiate extreme evil?
Make an Arcana check.
Yeah, seriously.
Delilah couldn't destroy it, but it went here.
It is. I rolled 19.
19. It's a glass eye.
That's gross.
I don't know if I've ever meant this quite as much, but that thing has seen some shit. Jesus. I have been sitting on so many puns tonight. I have been keeping them to myself. One had to get it.
For the wire, the cork, did you say incense?
I don't have incense. A wire and a cork. I got those somewhere.
Wire, cork, a couple of those clay figurines would be nice.
Okay.
And the glass eye. How much is all that together?
Nice glass eye. Goes in, like, starts rummaging through and assembling the pieces of what she could find. There is a coil of multi-used copper wire, but it functions for what you need.
I sincerely hope none of these are
these
consumables.
clay figurines that are all
It's
like,
so-
what's that like arrangement of small children that you?
Precious
Yeah, the
moments.
precious. It's like really. Like
Almost?
well-made Precious Moments clay figures. Yeah, the glass eye and then
delightful seconds.
And the cork. Yeah, there's a number of pieces of cork that are pulled from long empty jugs of dark green glass, and the corks are assembled in place. So like whole batch is 5 gold.
I don't have any money.
I've got 5 gold. It's covered.
All right.
Dolls, doll clothing. I'm looking for doll clothing.
You got dolls? You got doll clothing? Yeah. What do you need for?
What?
What do you need doll clothing for?
I need a tuxedo for a doll.
But what?
You're brilliant.
For a tiny doll.
For a tiny doll.
Let me check.
Impress me.
Climbs like a monkey quickly up into the upper echelons of the ship, kind of leaving you all. to
Visit
devices.
this
You're-
place frequently, I beg of you. Get a sponsorship of it if you need to. Oh, only 7 minutes left.
Sounded like
TGIF, by the way.
Sounded like tableware. That sounded like tableware or a serving tray. Oh,
At this point, you're now watching it, Talia.
Jumps
Maybe I
down
can watch
with a
it
heavy
today.
impact on both of her heavy boots. Kind of gives you this
uh-huh.
look.
Oh, we got the look.
And lifts up from behind this ghastly fucking doll that probably was part of the ship that was shipwrecked here. You can see this porcelain has heavy, this face is a heavy crack through the face there. The outfit that there is this like formal dark attire. It's like the small boy, but the outfit itself has all manner of green crusted on the side from mold and mildew that is kind of assembled at the edges of the material. Where one hand is just off, and you just used exposed wire just kind of sticking in this massive, awful display. One of the eyes is stuck downward, and the other one kind of opens and looks off to the side a bit. Sets it down. It's pretty cool, huh?
How much?
Let's go, Stephen King.
I like the fact that you're a man who knows what he's looking for. Give you a discount. 3 gold.
8 for the whole. 8 for everything then.
With my stuff too.
Yeah.
I think it's perfect. Is it perfect, Lana?
Never seen anything more perfect in my life.
It's perfect. Gold.
Got it. All right. Well, that's a lively, unexpected interaction for the evening. I haven't talked to anybody in 4 days. That felt great. Thank you.
4 days.
Yeah, I got a feeling like they're gonna be so awesome that.
What was the 200 gold thing? The
Yeah,
blood bag?
seriously, see what you can do to get like the sponsor of
How much
this.
was the little green vial?
Oh, that was 50 gold.
Because we don't know what it was. No, but the green vial that we don't know what it was.
I'm not quite sure what that one does, but I mean, it looks like it's got something magical to it. 50 gold, solid. I don't know what it does.
What do you think? 50 gold for...
50 gold, done.
Put 50
gold in the
card
card
game, sure.
Do an Arcana check. Arcana check.
Oh, who isn't?
Mass Arcana check.
It's 50 gold.
Dark green
Oh, I
potion.
have to identify it or something first, or find somebody that can. Okay, dark green potion.
Raise your hand. I'm sorry. Raise your hand in this
the
shop
blood
if your
bag, the
parents are
thing that you were talking
probably dead.
about.
Thank you.
How much was that?
No sympathy.
That one goes through some more of the notes.
Right
I think-
about it. Why don't you fuck?
I think from asking around, some people I know is roughly around 350 gold. It's kind of like a decent enchantment on it. I mean, it was given to me by a freaking jungle witch, so I'm gonna charge a premium.
Is this like an actual? Is this like a hack or something?
Sorry, I don't have it.
That sucks.
I'll keep looking.
Okay.
Well, this is quite the grab.
Thank you so much.
Of course, I'm gonna eat lunch.
I'm sobering up. We should fix that.
Oh.
I eat alone. You gotta go.
Okay.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you, Marwa.
Yeah.
You too, people. What do I call you?
Do we really need to... Hell, I don't know.
Uh-oh.
I don't know what we should name ourselves.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, it's cute and all, but my last group did not end well, so I know we've been. Yeah, no, that's.
Do you think that name is cursed?
Oh, so nobody's is
Back unpleasant memories.
Yeah, so else I'll pick up Duke.
This whistle suddenly goes off on the side of the room. You see like steam emerge from it for a second, and you can now I've been hearing this faint clicking in the background that's kind of mixed with just the general sound outside, but you can see there's a bit of clockwork that's attached to this whistle as steam goes up. She goes, all right, that means I gotta eat. Everybody out. Bye.
Yep, nope, that's fine.
Bye, friend.
Bye. Not yet.
Bye.
Have a good day. Goes and like pushes you all out close to the door. It locks from behind.
Before I leave.
Oh.
Yes.
Don't
do whatever
don't you effing do it. Don't you do this. Come on.
Hold on.
Don't you effing do it.
I'm going to leave something for her. I'm gonna pull out
An ornamental saber.
Of the recently attacked member of the elite in the city.
Look, weird shit shows up in pawn shops.
I'm gonna pull out a blue and bloody rabbit's foot.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's bloody.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna put it on the counter.
Perfect.
So she doesn't see it.
Awesome. Cool.
Nope. I'm gonna take out the glass egg and I'm gonna put it on there. And I'm gonna leave.
Oh,
That's a flex.
Wow, there was some struggle there.
Some struggle.
That was a flex. That's impressive.
All
I feel like we've witnessed some growth.
No, heavens, no. This is
After you all are pushed out into the midday sun here in the streets of the Lantern Spire, a moment later you hear, oh, fuck, there it is. Pfft, silly me, behind the door. But the rest of the day is yours. The rest of the next few days are yours. And we'll return here shortly to see what comes up in the next stage of your adventures, because we're taking a break.
We're so much poorer now. We're spending some money.
You spent some money. We got some fun stuff in the interim.
She was all alone. She was her own shop, just all on her own.
It worked for creepy magic. I'm gonna have to go back and buy it.
I have to go back and talk to
I
her.
had to.
I really thought you were going to say, like, I drop a deuce on her front.
Shit on her floor.
Well,
Mr.
just a while. They might be giving you more time about this. They may decide next week, but
we'll
until
see
then,
you guys here in a few minutes.
I was a little scared because I thought, well, I kind of like. I still prefer Belgium. Sorry. Okay. Well, I shall. Like I said, I'll be picking this up. Good night. I wish you good health for this year.